guys, this is Comic Uno and Comic Frontline, and please excuse me, I do have a cold, so if I sound a little nasally, that's the reason. But let's talk about Mayday's Journey, issue 50 of Spider-Girl, and this is the last issue for volume 9. We're actually getting down to the wire with these reader digests. We only have up to, like, volume 12, and then you gotta get to those single issues, and those are harder to find. But yeah, we're up to issue 50, so let's talk about issue 50. Here's the cover. Awesome cover, and you know, it's a milestone just to get to issue 50, especially these days, but this is back in the early 2000s. But still, it's always a milestone to get to 50 to 100, which Spider-Girl did get up to, and it is the longest running female title ever for Marvel. So it's cool to see that. So let's talk about issue 50. It is a double-sized issue, so there's a lot of story going on. So with this issue, we get to see from the cliffhanger from last week that we read from issue 49 was that Courtney got in a car accident and she is now in a coma and May feels so guilty because she should have been there with Courtney, but she's dealing with all her Spider-Girl stuff. So she feels really guilty. She sees that all the friends are there, all her friends are there, and she's still, of course, in this love triangle between JJ and Brad. And who is she going to pick? And she kind of picks somebody in this issue. She kisses Brad, but finds out something about JJ in this episode, in this issue, where JJ is the Buzz, which I don't know if it was revealed earlier in this. Again, I've been reading Spider-Girl for so long, I don't remember what issue was revealed, but I'm pretty sure it was actually revealed to the audience also in this issue that JJ is the Buzz. And I was always interested in that story, and it gets definitely more interesting as issues go on, that May does know that JJ is the Buzz, but JJ does not know that May's Spider-Girl. So it gets really interesting, and May finally finds out and thinks JJ's a jerk. Not just because he's the Buzz, but yeah, he's the Buzz also, who's also a jerk. But also because JJ cheated on May when they were going out. And then when May ends up kissing Brad, she feels like it's not as much as she expected. So what's going on with her, you'll see as the series goes on. And then she has other problems going on with her father wanting to be Spider-Man again. And Spider-Man actually having confidence in May to be Spider-Girl by the end of this issue. And by the end of this issue, Spider-Girl doesn't have any confidence. And she quits being Spider-Girl. And there's other stories that go along here. We have Allison Morgan who kidnapped May, who wanted to kill Normie, and Spider-Girl saves Normie's life, and she reveals that she was the kid that she took care of. So she does reveal her identity to somebody here, which doesn't really follow through that much in the series after. You don't really see Allison that much. Yeah, but there's definitely a lot of story going on with different characters. You get a lot of fleshed outness. And also Courtney waking up from her coma, which is definitely their interesting story there once I talk about the review portion of this, why that's very interesting, of why Courtney wakes up in her coma, and May was telling her this whole story to Courtney by the end of the issue. So yeah, I really like this issue because it balances the drama of high school and the drama of May's life, the family drama, and if you love the Spider-Man stories from the time of the Clone Saga and the time of when May was lost, if you like those stories, you get to fill in those blanks if you really want to get to the past of Spider-Man. And if you want to see Spider-Man, you see Spider-Man here. So you just get everything you might like about Spider-Girl in this issue. You definitely have different story arcs going on. If you like the high school stories a lot, you get a lot of drama there, and then you also get a mix of the superhero stories. And I love kind of May's confidence, well, I would say non-confidence here. I love how unsure of herself she is in this issue, and she gets pretty pissed off, and you see this sporadically throughout the series. If something kind of goes wrong, she'll get pissed, and she gets really pissed here. And again, this only happens very few times in the series, and that's what makes it so great when it does happen, is when something really horrible happens, like Courtney being in the hospital or her father being kidnapped, she's gonna go at it, and she's gonna put all her might. She's not gonna hold back. She's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be angry. You see that throughout the whole fight, which there is a fight scene in this issue. So that's something I really like about May's personality. And again, she's not perfect in this issue. She has really no confidence in herself until the end, and that's why she quits being Spider-Girl. Like, all these mistakes are just piling up on each other. You feel overwhelmed as the reader. You're like, oh my god, May did this wrong, and then her love life is bad. Her she wasn't there for her friend, and she's like, you know what, it's too much for me, I'm gonna quit. My father doesn't want me to be Spider-Girl, no one wants me to be Spider-Girl, why should I be Spider-Girl? So she has all legit reasons to quit, and of course it's just an iconic moment to see, just like over here, just to see her quit as Spider-Girl, and you'll see that as the Spider-Girl series goes on. They don't copy the Spider-Man mythos, but they do reference the Spider-Man mythos every once in a while, like Clone Sagas, which I'll spoil a little, and things like May quitting being Spider-Girl, but all for different reasons. So I really liked the issue. I thought it was a great double-sized issue, and I want to give you a little theory on Courtney. Now, we know pretty much in the Spectacular Spider-Girl series that Courtney knows that May's Spider-Girl. They reference it a lot, but May obviously does not know. And even as an audience, it's never been confirmed that Courtney knows. But I have a theory that she found out that May was Spider-Girl when she was in her coma. Because after May tells her whole story, she wakes up. So I feel like Courtney, being the person she is, not going to wake up and be like, oh no, you're Spider-Girl. She's just going to keep it to herself until May has, I guess, wants to, and also, I guess, has the courage to tell Courtney and Davida and her friends that she's Spider-Girl. Which never happens in the series, but we have this moment between May and Courtney, and I have a feeling Courtney already knew she was Spider-Girl. Again, when we get to those issues, it's way, way off. I'll tell you why I think Courtney does know that May's Spider-Girl, and I do think this is the moment, because in a coma, you still hear everything. She just woke up. It just seems like in Courtney's character, she wouldn't say anything, but she was listening and finds out that May is Spider-Girl. So I thought that was a really cool moment, and I think it's the only moment we can really see that Courtney found out. So, yeah. I really enjoyed this issue. It's a really great issue because it has so much happening with, maybe if you like the family dynamics, you like the Spider-Man stuff, you like, the teen romance, you just get everything in this issue. So if you like all those things, you get Green Goblin here. It's a really, really good issue. Great artwork, some really good emotional beats. Really liked it. So of course I'll be reviewing issue 51. We'll go to volume 10 of Spider-Girl, see if May officially quits being Spider-Girl. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Right Situations. Don't forget to like my Facebook page, and also in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and you can also like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.